All right, what's up, Fit Fam? Clearly, I am forever and a day. My puppies are on 10. I'm forever and a day behind on doing a video on my raw food challenge, my 21-day raw food challenge. I had just been so busy with refereeing and work and just getting things together that I just had not had the time to do the videos, or I would forget. I would be in the bed like, oh man, I was supposed to do a video. So here's an update of what's been going on the last few days. My experience, I've still been doing good. I've been able to maintain the raw food whole ordeal. It's awkward now. I am actually less hungrier than before. I can get pretty full off of a fruit-filled smoothie. Fruit is holding me over as well as snacks. I haven't been really making all of these tremendous, great green smoothies, but what I've been doing is kind of just making one and just drinking it really fast. So it may be just spinach, or I may mix with spinach or kale or whatever is the case and just down it. And then making my salad. So I still been trying a lot of recipes and stuff like that. I don't know if I mentioned before, I made an all raw carrot cake, which came out awesome. It actually tastes like carrot cake. It was really sweet, and it was all raw, no added sugar or no extra things like that. I didn't have to put it in the oven. It was just from ingredients, put it in the refrigerator for a little while, got it back, and it was awesome. So I plan on trying the strawberry shortcake this week. I was gonna do it today, but I was missing one ingredient, so I figure I'll just get that maybe tomorrow and then try the strawberry shortcake and see how that turns out. I did make some chocolate covered strawberries today, all raw chocolate, which is good, using dates, carrot powder, a little bit of vanilla bean, and some cinnamon. Blend it all together and made like a really thick chocolate sauce. And hold on, shit. So I made a really thick chocolate sauce like this. Kind of looks like mousse. And I wouldn't, if I had to compare it to anything, to me it tastes just like dark chocolate, which is vegan. I just learned this at Whole Foods, that dark chocolate is vegan. And that's what it tastes like. And so I just dipped it in the strawberries, dipped the strawberries in it, and I have chocolate covered strawberries. So I was letting them sit in the refrigerator so that it can kind of get hard on there and be able to eat these as an all raw treat. So to have a little bit of dessert. Now, I've been doing a lot of research and been finding out so much about the digestive system and how it operates in your stomach and your colon and things that can happen and how you have to take care of it, why cleansing is very good for the digestive system and your body as a whole. And that led me into learning more about colonics. So I've been researching colonics, did all this stuff for it. I knew a friend who actually went and got one herself, so I decided to go and try it and experience a colonic. And the more that I read about it, the more I felt like I needed one. And one of the things that really led me there was the idea of years and years of stuff when you're eating bad food and having fried foods and all the sugar, and I was like a candy fanatic, and having all these things, it can tend to back up into your colon, and you can literally have years of backup in there that needs to be released. So I got a colonic, and it was recommended, and it's always dependent on your situation, that you should get 3. So I did end up paying for the 3 colonics, and I went one yesterday, one today, and then I'll do another one on Monday, because they suggest that you do all 3 within the 7-day time period. So that would actually take me right to the 7-day time period. So the colonic was interesting. I never had anything go up that area, so that was very different. I wouldn't say that it's a terrible experience. You do feel a little discomfort. It's weird. You feel the water actually go into your colon and then it begins to actually flush you out. And it really did a good job of flushing me out. And surprisingly, after being flushed yesterday, when I went today, I figured there's no way that more could be flushed. It was virtually impossible, but how wrong was I? Because definitely had more to flush. And I learned a lot about my body talking to her and knowing, what could be causing some issues and the way that I feel, and kind of get used to different things in your body, but learning that it's not the proper way that your body should be functioning. So after having a colonic is something I would definitely suggest for people to actually try and experience. Do your research on it if you feel nervous, or find a good place to go to. I went to Cheeks Colon Care, which is on Livernois in Detroit, and I think that they're awesome. And if I had to suggest a place to go, I would definitely suggest them if you're in Detroit. But I would for sure recommend that anybody actually go and try that. I definitely lost weight in the 2 days. I've lost about 4 pounds in the midst of the 2 days just from that. And I will get on the scale first thing in the morning and see how I'm feeling. So currently, when I got back home today, I was 198, I believe. And since I started the journey, that would mean I'm at about 8 pounds. So we'll see what I'll be in the morning, because this was later in the day. I think about I actually ate food throughout the day, been up. And it's always best to, if you're going to weigh yourself on a consistent basis, to weigh yourself in the AM, because that's when you're the most in the most starvation mode, if you want to say, that your body has been fasting while it slept and it was working and doing this whole thing while you were resting. And so it's good to get on the scale first thing in the morning. So I will get on the scale in the morning, see what's that situation, how much I weigh. But I would definitely say that my stomach went down, it's flatter, it feels less pressure, so to speak. And I say that it feels less pressure, but before I didn't really think I had pressure. I wasn't feeling pain or uncomfortable or anything like that. But it definitely released pressure that I didn't even really realize was having some type of effect on me. What do you know? So that's really all I have for my update right now. I actually have, today is Wednesday, 5 more days left, and that will complete my 21 days. And on the 21st day, I'll pretty much sum up there what I'm really feeling about this, what I'm planning on doing in the future, what I think I will do past this whole experience and what I've learned. But for now, that's what I have. Sorry it took me so many days. I was a little MIA. I'm definitely going to put forth the effort to be able to be in contact tomorrow and do a video on how my days are going and things like that. Until then, see ya.